I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Ha!
What are you excited about?
Hey, the awards people have won. Oh my God, you have done a fantastic job for yourself, and we will give you the award.
Yeah, but someone is listening and saying, nah, I know award need the family who
I like the way you started it. Oh, today Kofi is here with us, and we are going to have a fantastic time. I mean, greetings from the academy, from the board, and from everybody.
There is an academy, there's a board,
and
the production team.
Oh,
Charlie,
super! Forget
there is a gentleman I haven't seen here in a couple of days. You know him, eh?
Oh yes.
Yeah. And then there's the almighty Victor Brachi.
Victor Brachi.
That guy,
it is. Dennis today there inside.
But anyway, I strongly believe we're gonna have a very beautiful night. I went through the nominees list and Charlie.
Special awards. And we've got something for those of you who call. Our first three callers, we've got a special.
Charlie, you know what? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me just remind our listeners to drive safe. If you're driving right now, remember that our Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and Multimedia Group, and we are supported by Toyota Ghana Company Limited. Toyota, superior quality. Avoid all distractions, keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Make sure that you are visible and drive with your lights on, because that's how to ensure your safe arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so honored to usher you into the Kayaatic Awards Night.
Fellow Ghanaians, good evening. I thank you for welcoming me into your homes once again.
I am a boy Ghana. It is a castle. O man, you hear my a come there.
Man, can you cry? I'm asking the gods of English to pardon me. Manu from basa.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the major moral cankers facing our society and our nation is Kalabule, Kululu, ways and means. Even recently, I have heard Galamsey.
I ask you to be citizens, not spectators, citizens, not subjects, responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
We are game. We are set.
We are just in the mood. We are just about flying.
And as part of being citizens, we strongly believe that we have to award people that have done extremely well.
Extremely chaotic.
And that's why we are here.
You see, we realize that most of the awards you concentrate on the right side of society, and so we are making sure that what you are, what do you mean the name? What?
We don't always go on the right. We go on the left.
We are on the left. This is chaotic.
This one we are on the left.
So we are on the left now. You go ahead with your right awards.
but you see, you know what they say in Chi.
All right.
Yeah. Sign kukuru muti hu mopo. And you know what that means, right?
Just say. One price we Kayaatic account cry. We call it Kayaatic.
So I want to ask you, say, how do you say it in English?
Yeah, mopo.
Yes, but can you please translate that for me? Give me the chaotic translation of Yensan Kukurumuti Mopo.
No one is also mopo. What's your mopo? I don't know.
Oh, George.
Mopo. That's just to say we have to pray.
I mean, say
we have to pray.
Okay.
We have to start with
so
the prayer.
Your translation is from chi to chi, not from chi to English.
No, chi to chi.
Okay. And listeners,
please, I mean, very important. If you're driving, you have to be very careful. I mean, the next 40 minutes will not be easy. Some controllable laughter and everything. But we want you to close your eyes wherever else you can park. And let's go through this short prayer before we begin the Kayaatic Awards.
Amen in advance.
Amen.
The battle has ended.
Alto Junior. Only the ladies. 1, 2, go. 1. Hey. The men in the house. Let's go. Hey. Yeah. Everybody for the last time that we get out of here.
We thank God for the prayers. That was very important. And I like that. The prayer was in the mood, you know. You have to get it moved, guys. So, officially, you're welcome to the second edition of the Kayaatic Awards. Proudly sponsored by yourself, your family, and everyone you will be celebrating Christmas with. In the dark or in the light, may the Lord God see your good deeds and your evil deeds and reward you accordingly. Amen.
Amen.
A special thank you once again to my left-hand man, Kofi Hayf, this year. Kofi, thank you so much for the evening. Victor Brachi joins us in studio. Victor, I hope you are good. Dennis is here as well. The entire Super Morning Show team are right behind this, plus the Overdrive team, plus the whole Joy team.
Yeah, right.
And so we have special awards for everybody. And then we've also got fantastic prizes for you. Because you see, it's been a fantastic year. And this year, we know that the Kayaatic family expanded. It was huge. Many people have joined the Kayaatic family.
Yes.
We will be discussing the Kayaatic identification cards next year. Yes, we'll give all of you your cards. That one is the KIA, Kayaatic Identification Authority, will issue your card.
Straight pass through the airport.
Yes, and we will ensure that there's an E attached to it with the way things are going and moving in the country. It will be electronic as well for all of you. Very important. We also have to acknowledge the Kaya Links. Kaya has given birth to Kaya Links. Kaya Links are all the little ones who listen to Kaya in the morning, and they love Kaya so much that they have to do the Kaya in the morning before they go to school. So that's what happens. So excited about it. Now, you know, if this was the morning, we'll have gone for the 7 a.m. news.
Yeah.
And we just want to keep right with the flow here at Joy FM. You know, Joy FM, we are very serious.
Yeah.
So we have to go for short news bulletin. And
Very necessary.
When we come back, we'll dive straight into the awards. Because I'm told the nominees can't wait.
No.
They have already started calling.
They are looking forward to.
They are calling and looking forward to. They don't know what's happening. The intro is
They don't know what is going on.
Kofi, so with your permission, can we go for
let's move.
a short Kayaatic news bulletin?
Sure.
Good morning and welcome to the news at 8 on the Weekend City Show. My name is Sako Osman Dabla Jacob. Coming up.
Yay! Market the year, pardon me, manufong basa. I said that.
This is the state of the nation now. A message of motivation from John Mahama and Dr. Baumia.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that I stated in 2014 that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That was true then, and it is true now. It is 100% correct. So if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose.
And so we must keep our communications as close to our reality as possible. And so it is sometimes when people lose sight of that reality and begin to believe in their own propaganda, that is when you see some of the effects that we are seeing. And so the paraphrase I'll leave you with is, you can do all the lies and propaganda with the economy you like. The reality of the people's lives will expose you.
Now the news in details. Shatta Wali has been shown his level after musician false claims on social media which got many Ghanaians crying while eating at home.
Shamodi and Samo and Yakokin Kai and a Dawson said your kind and Tia Pichasso, or Chema Shata.
Ghana police has finally changed public perception about their image. Now the force can easily walk around town with their heads high, introducing dogs as a way to also ensure public safety. Our reporter, Abubakar, spoke to a few of the dogs. After the finance minister announced said, we all somehow must create jobs, many young people realize that the future lies in their own hands.
The number one problem that entrepreneurs face is government. And what do I mean by that? Government does not support entrepreneurs. It does not. If we say otherwise, we're just being nice. And unfortunately, even when government is supporting entrepreneurs, that itself can also bring problems.
Look, once you start to do business, you have all the elements after you. Once you start to do business, you are number one enemy of a lot of public states and public agencies. It's not a joke, Kojo.
Wow.
Honestly, 2020 sitting here, I'm tired. I won't lie to you.
Also in the news, many around the world are switching churches because of their pastors. We intercepted evidence confirming this is happening.
We switched churches because we got a pastor from Ghana.
Oh, for God's sakes, I couldn't understand the man's accent, Rebecca.
This week was a bit conflicting for the government. The president, in a radio interview, had a message for the people of Cape Coast. But before that, take a listen to this.
People of Cape Coast, I have good news for you. We are building a new harbor in Cape Coast and a new airport in Cape Coast. It is very critical.
First of all, there's a clarification. The commitment was never to a harbor. It was to a landing site.
Okay.
It's very, very important. And you look inside the MPP, page 88 of the MPP manifesto for the 2020 election, it was clear. Let me just confess it. I made a mistake.
You did?
Yeah, I made a mistake. In looking at the in the manifesto, and I tried to do that before I saw one page which talked about a landing site. I didn't go further to see.
Yay! Pardon me, manu from basa basa basa. Masada.
Thank you for listening for the news at 8 a.m. My name is Sakos Mandak Blajakop. Wow.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're reminding you that you are on the overdrive, but there's a special one for you today because the Kayaatic Awards, the second edition of the Kayaatic Awards, and we are still getting close to awarding a lot of wonderful nominees we've got. I can see you can't wait in your car, in your house, you know, on the street, wherever you are. I mean, just say Steve.
Charlie, but people are enjoying what is going on.
I see the comments.
So many comments. But
I
John,
see the comments,
you
yes,
failed. I think we should give you the Kayaatic Award for what?
For which one?
For not being able to translate.
No, it's all part of. You see, today is chaotic. Nothing is going to be normal. You see, so just get yourself ready.
But anyway, Elena says it's a what a chaotic evening.
Don't joke.
And then Abra Inoyibi says you do not bypass the thumb to tie a knot.
Don't joke. Don't joke. I said that's right. So more of your messages on our WhatsApp line 0551 101997.
Yes.
But it's important for us, and right after this we'll get into the awards. But we need to try and sum up the year. It's been an interesting year,
very, very interesting.
The very first of January, really 31st nights of 2020 to first, and that's it. And the year seemed to have not deviated away from all of that. It's just right on the same course.
Just minus a few days.
And
then we have a replica of whatever happened.
Good. Kofi, so let's just remind ourselves. Let's remind ourselves of some of the key events this year.
It is.
You also came by the amount of $150.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, it will be very difficult for me to answer this particular question.
Were there evidence of under-declaration?
And my answer is not that I was aware of.
Come again?
Not that I was aware of.
Not that you...
I was aware of.
Tell me the contract arrangement with Frontier.
Have you seen it?
I am saying tell me the contract arrangement with Frontier.
Okay, the point is that I have not seen the details in the contract.
I was not consulted. However, what I know, and I wasn't consulted with regards to how much is charged at the airport.
Are you aware that the company Frontiers Healthcare Services Limited was only incorporated on 21st July 2020? Are you aware?
I would say I'm not aware.
Ghana is very grateful to you.
Honorable Nominee, what is fish farming? What is fish farming? And what are some of the advantages of fish farming?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll try my best. Fish farming is the process of rearing of fish in the reservoirs and the fish ponds, etc. Thank you.
Telling me that the reason why you walked out was because Asedun Ketia was in the gallery. It's not sustainable.
Politics. That is strategy.
Yeah, but it is politics without integrity.
Before the election, all kinds of sweet talk. Ghana yaya mobododo. Yaya mobododo. Yet is a call here. I mean, you remember all that. You remember that one? It's a mama me kwai na me ba. Messi said no ma said ne be ya juma be ba de. But what he didn't realize is that all slangs that they used to govern a country. It is hard work, honesty, and truth. So, I remember the other one. He said, you bet me yes your mind no abra yanko jebosia. He says, oh, the money is there. We can develop this country without going to borrow. Today, look at it.
I chanced on some document which indicated that in Kamba.
Yeah. What a year. Kofi, what a year.
Charlie, it's been an amazing year. super amazing.
And it's not even over. So
they don't know what is going on. I hope you know. How did they say? They say, "Oh, forget about it."
Yeah, forget about it. Now I don't.
And then Muhammad says what? We don't use slangs to govern the. It's not slangs that we use to govern the country.
The former president John Dramani Mahama Last year at the awards picked up the most popular song, the Kayaatic song of the year. That was.
Is he competing this year?
360. But this year, no. You know, President Akufo-Addo as well picked up an award last year, but unfortunately this year they have been much more competitive. Awards, and it's difficult. So as you know, the awards divided into the over-competitive awards. When it's over-competitive, it means that nobody in this country, on the continent, around the world, came close to your deed. If you are in a competitive category, then it means that there were one or two guys who tried to challenge you. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I know you have been waiting so much for it. The second edition of the Kayaatic Awards, we are diving straight into the awards now. What shall I say?
As my face are faded by the sun, 10,000 men stand high on the hill, and our silence as the air to still. 10,000 men trample for the kill. The vultures fly, the wind is high, the warrior fights, the battle of war. The scavengers wait, each man their slave. Death is late, the battle of war. Hosa, hosa, ho. Hosa, hosa, ho. Hosa, hosa, ho. Hosa, hosa, ho.
All right. Oh, guys, thank you very much. I see a lot of people sending messages. Oh, did you know Jerry Justice is listening to? Oh, JJ, Jerry Justice, God bless you.
Oh, Jerry Justice is listening.
Yeah,
oh,
JJ,
man.
JJ is listening.
Oh, this one is
Oh, this Ladies and gentlemen, it's our time to begin the awards, and we get straight into it. Our first award on the night, ladies and gentlemen of the press, Nime Name, members of the diplomatic corps, and honorable members of the fighting parliament of this country. It is an over-competitive award, which means that in this category, nobody came close. We are talking about the Kayaatic Calculator of the Year. The calculation that beats all imagination. Calculation that couldn't come close to anyone. It's a very, very special award. And Kofi, because this award is over-competitive, there can only be one winner. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, members driving at the moment in the thick traffic in Accra, we are still wondering where those human beings have come from, but you're welcome in Ghana. We will still celebrate Christmas with you. We hand over this award to a very special lady here at Multimedia, works with Joy FM. Especially, she's on the Super Morning Show. Mama V Owusu-Abuaji has emerged the Kayaatic Calculator of the Year.
Calculate -3 plus 9.
Six. -3 plus 9. 6.
No. Time's up.
Is what?
-3
plus 9.
-3.
How is that 7?
Yeah, that's 7.
It's not 7, it's 6. It's 6. Mama V, please come and let's do it here. Come and let's do it here. Come and let's do it here. Mama V, come and let's do it here. Mama V, please, let's do it here. Please, it's here. Mama V, please come. Oh, no, it's understandable. Mama V, please come. I've done the calculation here.
That's Mama V Owusu-Abuaji. She's the winner for the Kayaatic Calculator.
Congratulations, Mama V Owusu-Abuaji.
Continue calculating in the light of God. Continue calculating. Hopefully, next year we'll see you again, picking up another award. We are checking the calculations right from today. So we go to the next award. Kofi, it's been an interesting year, and in fact, one of many arrests. So this award is the Kayaatic Arrests of the Year. Your arrest had to be very chaotic. It had to sweep across the nation. It had to give the IGP a lot to think about. in fact, this particular way, Kofi, winning it means that your arrest itself meant that the police had to reinforce.
Iconic.
Like Yachiwo, but the police have to get more guys because
legendary arrest.
It's a competitive award. Ekwapim Polo here, one of the nominees. Lawyer Susu as well.
Oh yeah.
Part of the nominees. Final nominee, Shatta Wale. So these are the three for the Kayaatic Arrest of the Year. Shatta Wale, Ekwapim Polo, Lawyer Susu. Ladies and gentlemen, the award for Kayaatic Arrest of the Year goes to the one and only Shatta Wale, who is free again.
Freedom. Shatta. Freedom. Shatta. Freedom.
We thank God Shatta is free now. And there's still, I think we've got some more days to the end of the year, and there still could be a possibility of another arrest. Kofi, but these arrests were very, very interesting. I don't know if you agree.
I agree. I mean, I think Shatta deserves it. The arrest of Shatta actually brought Ghana to a standstill.
His walk to the prison was majestic itself. Walking to the prison
and posing for the cameras.
And posing for the cameras.
That is crazy.
Yes.
That is chaotic.
That's chaotic. Medical attempted entering this category, but they were too strong because Ekwapim Polo also was all over.
But Ekwapim Polo actually went in twice.
Yes, twice. Yes, but it was still not able to beat Shatta Wale. Arresting Shatta is not an easy job in this country.
Shatta Wale.
I'm sure the IGP has learned about that.
Congrats, Shatta.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go next to the Kayaatic News Bulletin of the Year. A lot of editors across the country have spent a lot of time putting together great scripts, and they do their very best to update us because we want to know what's happening in news. And so this is a very special one. But unfortunately, for all the editors around the country, this award is over competitive. That means that the scale of this news production team and the way they deliver the news, their delivery is different. And so it made it very difficult for us to drop any of the top guns. In fact, we considered the CNN, BBC, Joy FM, they just couldn't match up. So, Kofi, we have ended up with an over-competitive award. Ladies and gentlemen, Kayaatic News Bulletin of the Year and the News Reader of the Year goes to the 8 a.m. news on Weekend City Show and the newsreader Rafiq Salam.
Wow. Make some noise!
Yamin Saubia, Yamame Fire, bro. Mama Fire, I had the other now catch your fans. The be almost show. Maybe a week will be at Yam. Maybe I will be your folk will be. We shall see coffee. Fire poetic. What shall I say? Come what you don't continue, maybe. Unto the Lord. What are do they? Fire poetic. Not very one nine. What shall I say? Poetic, not very one nine.
Good morning and welcome to the news at 8.